recent study conducted by German scientists where orangutans were being observed in a national park in Indonesia. They have found one of the orangutans self-healing himself by using a medicinal plant. Many animals have been in the past shown to self-treat by using plants. Chimpanzees are known to eat leaves and parts of plants to heal themselves. Some of the other animals use insects to apply on their wounds, and at times other plants are used as fungicides to lay inside the nest. In this particular study, scientists had been observing orangutans since 1994. This was a completely observational study without causing any harm to the orangutans. Rakus, an orangutan, was spotted in 2009 for the first time. It was not completely mature at that time, but in 2021 it was seen that Rakus underwent a growth spurt and had developed secondary sexual characteristics. That is, it was fully mature at that time. Now, since Rakus was fully mature, he might have wanted to become a dominant male in that area, and he had a fight with other male orangutans. On 22nd June 2022, Rakus was spotted with an injury and open wound on his right cheek. 3 days after this wound, he was seen to be chewing leaves of a plant, applying the juice on his open wound, and then also putting the paste of those leaves to cover the wound complete. And he did the same after a few days, and by June 30 the wound was completely closed. Another observation was that during this period of injury, Rakus would sleep for more than half of the day. Although mature male orangutans are seen to be sleeping more as compared to when they are young, but the time of sleeping had increased more during the injury time. So it appears that the combined effect of the plant juice and his resting fastened the pace of his recovery. Now the question is, did humans learn the use of various medicinal plants by observing other animals, or the common ancestor of humans and orangutans or chimpanzees already knew how to use such plants to self-treat? The number of microbes in the human body outnumber the cells of human body. The link between the microbes present in the digestive tract, also known as the gut microbiome, is emerging as a cause for numerous health conditions and diseases ranging from inflammatory bowel disease to Alzheimer's. The effect of the mother's gut microbes has also been seen in the newborn, and so does the effect of mother and father's experiences. But do the microbes of the father affect the offspring? A recent study has found that it does. We know that the offspring gets half of its genes from the father. There are changes in the way genes are expressed called as epigenetic changes, and these are also passed on from the parents to the offspring. The scientists wanted to see whether the change in the diversity of gut microbes caused by the use of antibiotics can affect the sperm and thereby affect the offspring. They studied the effect of antibiotics in male mice and observed that the newborn mice had a low birth weight along with a high chance of dying. They found changes in the reproductive system of the male mice which changed the way genes expressed in the sperm, and these changes were passed on to the offspring. The scientists observed a reversal of this effect 8 weeks after the antibiotics had stopped. This study has discovered a new effect of antibiotics which is not brought into consideration during conception. It provides a word of caution to prospective couples who are planning parenthood. Scientists have found a new way to reduce the levels of one of the greenhouse gases, carbon dioxide, that is present in our atmosphere, and sugar may help to achieve this. Catalyst is an agent that helps in speeding up a reaction. Many catalysts have been synthesized which help in converting carbon dioxide to carbon monoxide. Now, we have heard of carbon monoxide as a poisonous gas, but it also happens to be a starting material for plastics, diesel, and jet fuels. A combination of hydrogen with carbon monoxide can actually replace gasoline. So, why are we not using this method? The existing catalysts are either expensive or require a very high temperature of greater than 1000 degrees Celsius to bring about the reaction, or are not very stable. In a recent study, scientists have found a new catalyst, molybdenum carbide and sugar. They found that this combination require temperatures of 600 degrees Celsius to convert carbon dioxide to carbon monoxide. It is inexpensive and it was found to be stable for over 500 hours during the reactions.